Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Quing Millie and I'm back with a video. You thought I was done, right? But I ain't done yet. I'm back. Actually, I've been taking a break to focus on myself and to grow as a person and yeah, just figure out what I need as a person to get to where I want to be. So I've been having a lot of self growth, especially during this time with COVID-19. It gives you a lot of time to reflect. I hope you guys have been doing well during this time, even though it is a really difficult time. But yeah, I'm back with a new video and I want to talk about the way that the black cis, the cis heteronormative part of the black community treats transgender and queer people that are black. And the reason why I wanted to come on here and make this video is because one of my friends who is also transgender sent me a video of a transgender woman being beaten by a group of men and women. Just one transgender person. A lot of people say, well, it's not because she's transgender they're beating her, it's because something happened between the two parties. But regardless of that, there's a video of some of what happened, what took place when the transgender woman was beaten. And while I do think maybe it was because of something that she did, I think the way in which they dealt with it was very transphobic. And this is a big issue in our community because when we say the black community, there's this kind of consensus that it means black heteronormative lives, black heteronormative people. And if you're black, you can't be queer or you can't be transgender. Yeah. And this is obviously far from the truth because I am transgender and there are many transgender people who belong to the black community and have a black identity. And a lot of us want to make meaningful contributions to the black fight, but we are like pushed away, or we are seen as not part of the black community because we are a part of the queer community. But what a lot of cis hetero people don't realize is that you could be black and queer at the same time. You know, you could be black and disabled at the same time. You could be black and many things at the same time. You could be black, queer, and disabled at the same time. And I think in not taking this into account and just expelling us from the community or not seeing us as a part of the conversation, that is basically doing the same thing that white people did to black people. They are oppressing us. And I think this has its origins in colonization. And I think it's time for us to wake up as people and see that, it doesn't matter if you're queer and black or hetero and black. It doesn't matter if you're disabled and black or able and black. It doesn't matter if you're fat, you're skinny. As long as you're black, you're part of the community. And by being against your siblings who are queer is just working against the cause, because you're doing the same thing that the oppressor did to you, and just you're just regurgitating it within the community. And this also goes on in the queer community, but as a whole different issue. But yeah, the violence and the oppression runs really deep when it comes to queer black people are facing it from cis hetero black people. And I think cis hetero people need to reflect on themselves. Well, at least the ones that are not awoke as yet. That part of them is not awoke as yet. To see that you are doing an injustice by leaving us out of the conversation, and also seeing us not as part of the black community and inflicting violence upon us just as the oppressor did to you and are doing to us. What are you doing when you exclude trans people out of the discussion and the fight? It's just weakening us as a whole. And not only that, I think it's also an manifestation of the self-hate and the colonial mentality that was passed on to us by white people. Supporting black queer lives and uplifting them instead of oppressing them is not a form of weakness, and it's not a form of changing your identity. It's just saying that you support all black lives. And supporting queer black people doesn't mean that your identity changes. It doesn't mean that you have to be intimate with queer black people. It doesn't mean that you have to do the same things as they do. But it means that you respect their lives as a black person because you are black too. And yeah, if you really sit down and think about it, if as heteronormative, cisgender, black people, you are attacking trans people to their detriment, and sometimes where it could be fatal, it's just crazy. Because if you want to hurt another human being, if you want to kill another human being just because they are different from you, you're doing the same thing that white people are doing to all of us. And I think this is something we all should think about, how we are regurgitating this system within ourselves, and try and take a look at that a change in that. It's really disheartening for me to have to come and talk about this. I really felt like the need to talk about it. But yeah, I think we should be wary about how we um, reproduce these forms of oppression within ourselves, and try and deal with them, because we won't go anywhere if all of us are not going, So think about it. Is killing somebody or hurting somebody, doing violent acts to somebody because they are transgender or queer or gay or whatever, or non-binary, does that really help us move forward as Black people by oppressing a part of your own community? Think about it. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, so anyway, I just want to leave you guys with that, to think about that. It's an ongoing process, and we need to live that every day. So I want to say again, by excluding trans people from the conversation, by oppressing them, by murdering them, we are doing the same thing as our oppressor. So to kill another human being just because they're different is, if you know that white people killed us because we have Black skin, and that's something that's different, then in the same way, you could extend respect to your siblings from your own community who are different. It doesn't mean you have to like them, like hang out with them or something like that. But at the same time, we should also be able to respect human life enough to know that everybody belongs here, and everybody's life is valuable. So with that, I just want to say Black Lives Matter, and I hope we could just keep pushing forward together. I hope that more people could be awake to see that oppressing a part of the community, of our community, is not the answer to moving forward. It just makes us regress. So that's my 2 cents on this issue. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope I could do more videos like this. I feel like my videos before were a bit less organic, but I think it was because I was focusing more on what I think people wanted to see, how people wanted to see me, because I was always made up. My face was always made up. I always wanted to kind of be perfect, but shit is not perfect in this world. So I want to do more videos like this. However, I'm still on a break, focusing on myself, so I will just be doing videos more randomly. So when you see me again, you see me. But I will let you all know when I'm gonna start doing videos more regularly. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when I post a video, and I will catch you sometime later. Thanks for watching. Bye.